Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week of August 9th through the 15th in my TPC Nation planner. And we are using this fabulous kit from Plannin with Manny. This is the Cray Cray collection with the crabs. And normally I just get this sheet, but I got the full kit for this time with all of the extra functionals and all of the extra boxes. And my thought behind this was I also got the mini kit that I'm going to use in my A5 wide, and a lot of this will also be really good. Well, even the functionals will also be good in my daily. So I figured whatever doesn't get used in here will get used in one of those planners. So I thought this kit was really cute, which is why I got it. But you know, it's also really a fun way with moods. And guys, I'm gonna face it, this past week has been a moody one. Had I thought about things ahead of time, I probably would have used this for then, because yeah. But I didn't know how much of a week it was really gonna turn out to be. But otherwise, I would have definitely used this past week. But I thought we'll use it this week instead. It kind of cracks me up though, because I mean it's so cute. But this was me, like, definitely yesterday. A little crabby. So, yeah. So it's been a week. It has been a week. And I don't know, let's see. Where to start? I mean, I could start with yesterday, which was when I was more of my crabbier self yesterday. And the thing with that is I have to give you some background to really explain that. And it's something I avoid. It's something I don't talk about frequently. It's something most people within this community don't know about me. So, I mean, just be warned. It was definitely an emotional day yesterday, week, all the things, and it's just because of, you know, life. It's a good part of reason why I don't talk about a lot of things that you might think one would talk about. It's just because of life. And I'm not saying growing up my life was any harder or anything than anybody else. I know there are people that have had far worse experiences in life than me. It's just mine have made me who I am today, and it's one of those things I don't generally speak of very frequently. So just be warned, to tell you why this week was so difficult that I have to go back into some of that stuff, and I do not blame you if you decide to back out or mute this if you want to see everything. So it's nothing horrific or anything, but it's, it definitely can stir up some emotion, and there's good reason why I don't generally talk about it. And it's generally I get the "oh, I'm so sorry" kind of reactions, and in all reality I'm not looking for that kind of attention, so I don't usually talk about it so much, but that's generally the reaction I get. And so, but this week in general is usually a tough week anyway, if I stop and think about what week it is. And I generally try to not think about what week it is. But then you get people who remind you, even though I'm well aware, which is what happened yesterday. My uncle popped up in chat to ask how I was doing, because it's that week again, which kind of threw me into a tailspin. So what is that week? Well, in terms of my uncle, it's more or less one thing. For me, it's more than one. When I was 4 years old, I lost my mom. She passed away when I was 4. Accidental death, things happen. That was July 31st. Then 10 years later, on August the 4th, I always I remembered it as being the 5th, but my brother has told me it was the 4th. My dad passed away. Well, yesterday, August 6th, was my dad's birthday. So the fact that, he passed right before his birthday only makes that even harder. But the fact that the week of July 31st through like the 6th of August tends to be tough if I stop and think about things. And yesterday, my uncle just popped up in chat to check on me, and it kind of threw me into a tailspin. I was doing really good yesterday. I really, really was. Yes, I thought about it, because I do think about it. It's just one of those things, and I move on with my life, and I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to move on. It's not something you can focus on forever, but we all deal with it in our own ways. And one of the ways that I deal with it, and always have, is to kind of just try to stay busy and not think about it. And of course, it got brought to my attention more than I wanted it to yesterday. In fact, it got brought to my attention more so a couple weeks ago when I went up to Maine for the garden party, and I saw my aunt, which, by the way, this aunt is my stepmom's sister. So it's, but she knows of everything with my dad, obviously. But she put something in my birthday card and told me not to read my birthday card until she wasn't with me because she didn't want me to cry. And it was something to the effect of coming on this time of the year. And I'm like, in my head, I'm going, why is everybody bringing so much attention to this time of year this year? They don't normally. It hasn't been in so long that they have. Like, why this year? Why? And I mean, so it really has thrown me more, I think, this year than it has in a while, just due to the fact that everybody seems to be bringing more attention to it. Guys, it's been 21 years since I lost my dad. Do I think about him a lot? Yes. Does it usually send me being super emotional or crabby or anything? No. But yesterday it did, and I think it's just because, like, first my aunt a few weeks ago, then my uncle this week, or yesterday, and I just don't understand. I don't. You can tell me I'm wrong, but I don't understand why. So, yeah. So yesterday, needless to say, I was kind of in a mood after that. And even my husband talking to me on the phone could kind of tell I was irritated about something. Like, he knew something wasn't right. And I'm just like, look, you know, it'd be better if people weren't, like, repeatedly bringing stuff up that I'm trying not to think about and all the things. So, I mean, that is, it's obviously a part of my past that I don't generally speak of too often. A lot of good has come after that, yes. It forced me to grow up. It brought me to God because my neighbor invited us to their church after his death, and we became pretty active with the youth group and all the things. I mean, so there's definitely a lot of good that came out of, you know, everything as a result. Did I mess something up? No. Okay, this is next. And of course it's made me who I am today, but I don't like to dwell on it. If that makes sense. I mean, for me, I think a lot of my coping, and the reason I don't always think of and share things of the past, is because as a teenager, after that, I blocked a lot of that stuff out of my mind. So that way it wouldn't hurt. And so sometimes people ask, you know, questions of this or that relate to growing up and stuff. And I'm like, I don't remember. And I literally don't remember. And it's due to the fact that I blocked a lot of that out in my head as kind of a coping mechanism. So this is looking really cute. And of course, you know, as much as I was crabby and whatnot yesterday, this kit does make me smile because it's seriously cute, even with Owen being crabby. And Manny's got the big crab, but he's got a big old grin too. So, you know, it's... So, yeah, I had a moment yesterday after that really just kind of threw me in a tailspin, and it took a little bit to get back focused, to get my work done, because face it, I had a lot I wanted to get done yesterday. I do not want to cover up that, but I also, well, okay, we're going to have to put it off to the side. I should have thought about that and put that one for one of the shorter instead of the large Instagram. That's YouTube and TikTok. I've been really bad about TikTok lately. I'm trying. I just have to think of things and what to post there, kind of thing. So I still am doing when I think of something. So, but yeah, that's one of the things that occasionally you might hear me talk about my dad or something growing up, but it's not frequent, and it's because of that. All right, so now we have lots of options. I did also pull out my check boxes from my shop because I like to use these a lot too. So let's start with Monday. I know I'll probably be using a lot of these. I definitely will pull in some of these. Oh, let me, before I forget, we're going to do, you know what? We can use the same thing for YouTube for Tuesday and Saturday. Although it might matches that. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. No big deal. Tuesday and Saturday. And you know, growing up, it used to be that what we would do for my dad's birthday after his passing, we would decide to do like I grabbed the wrong script here. That's today. I need the daily. There we go. We would go out to eat at somewhere that he would like and get something he would have enjoyed and just talk and remember all the good times we had with him. And that was always a nice thing that we always did, to just kind of like celebrate his birthday. I haven't done that in years though. It has been years since we've done that. It's definitely been at least since my stepmom passed. That's been a few years. But probably more since moving out of the house and kind of, you know, being on my own more. I think that's kind of when a lot of that stopped. My younger brother, the one who's living with me now, he still takes it harder every year than I think any of the rest of us do. And I think it's just because he's the one who found my dad. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah. So Tuesday is going to be the A5 wide. Trust me, this is going to get hard with having this planner for social media and then the A5 wide back to back. Just with, what do I talk about? Because of the fact that they're like my longer videos, although the daily is longer, except it's kind of broken up into short clips of daily. So that's not a big deal, but yeah, it's going to be interesting doing it this way. But new schedule, new rotational planners, because I'm not using the B6 or the A&N weeks anymore, which were the smaller ones. So Monday will be 3 days until the sale, so that's what that is. Obviously, that means Tuesdays, 2 days until the sale. I just released a really, really cute kit that I was working on. I debated waiting until next week to release it, but I just couldn't wait. It's too adorable. It's called Boo Crew. Let's see. Tuesday, I also not only have my YouTube video to post. I guess I should. Do I want to use that or do I want to use one of those? I do have my Instagram takeover for TPC. So let's use, I'm going to put this down here for TPC to mark my takeover. But I'm also going to put some up here to mark my takeover. I don't anticipate being crabby for my takeover. But the box is too cute not to use it. So, let's see. Let's use you here. And this will just be to mark sharing that my takeover is happening. So, yeah, go check it out. This is actually posting my takeover because I will log in and do that. Yeah, let's use checkboxes for the other. So we'll mark YouTube video and the countdown for I'll just put this up here. Gonna have a lot of posts this week just because it is TPC week. I'm excited for the sale. There's a lot of cool new things that I just released and more to come once I design it. Because I haven't designed it yet. Wednesday. Oh yeah. We got stuff. All right, let's see. Wednesday is going to be, let's use this for releases. Obviously, I'm going to share those everywhere. Use the crab one for marking it here in the TPC group. We'll share those. Here it is. New releases. So then, you know, I had a rough day yesterday with all that, but last night I was getting ready to go to bed. Actually, I sat down later last night and I was just watching some YouTube. I like to watch Caitlin over at CLLK09. I've still had some to catch up on because I got behind a while back. I've caught up some, mostly. I'm at least within a week or so of recency most of the time now. I also need 2 more for here because that'll be the 1-day countdown and the big ol' live. So I'm fairly current on hers now. There are a few videos that I still have to go back further back in and watch, but I've been trying to keep up. So I was just watching a couple of hers last night before I went to bed. And then I look at my phone and notice that who else but Caitlin tagged me in an Instagram post. And I go and check and I was like, whoa. Oh my gosh. And like, when I say I was emotional yesterday, I mean I was emotional because I cried when I found out I won one of her 5K follower giveaway. She did a 5K follower or subscriber for her YouTube channel. If you aren't subscribed, go subscribe over at CLLK09 and watch her because her videos are fabulous. She's one of the few that I actually have time or take time to sit down and watch. Because I really enjoy watching her play with me's. But she did a giveaway for 5K subscribers, and like gave away 3 prizes. One was, you know what, we're gonna use, because why not? She gave away 3 prizes. One was, well, 2 of them were a total of $100 a total of 4 different shops, $25 each to 4 different shops. So there were 2 different ones of those. And then for her membership, she gave away, I believe it was $50 credit to the TPC Nation shop. And I found out last night that I won one of those $100 prizes where, you know, it's for 4 different shops, $25 each. And like, I lost it because it had been such a hard, rough week, and that just was like, you know, the smile I needed at the end of the week. So, I'm looking forward to just taking some time and sitting down and going and shopping at those shops. And they are some of my favorites, so it's definitely going to be one of those things I'm going to enjoy, and I think it'll be good. It'll definitely be good. So, where did I put it? This day. So, I have here, you know, like the countdown, or not really countdown at that point because the code will be live. It'll be day 2 and day 3 of the sale. Of course, my video will share that out. And then I have this for another post I'm going to put in. Oh yeah, I said that's the countdown. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing stuff that I know is going to be posted this week. It's hard to always remember everything when it's a busier week like this. And then let's see, let's go with these guys. We'll do for my Sunday, Show Me Sunday post and spreads that I share. But yeah, I will tell you more about the rest of the week, which has nothing to do with, you know, it being the week. I'll tell you more about that in my next video. Because it was a week. I'm just going to tell you, it was a week. So, the countdown, well, day 4 of the sale post. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the sale and all the fabulous goodies. Oh, do I want to add 1 or 2 of these boxes in here? I could. which one. But these will also be really perfect in the Be Productive Daily because the boxes are the same size. So that's exciting. Let's see. Let's put one on Thursday. We'll do this one here. No, it covers up the header, but that's okay. And then let's put one maybe on Sunday. I'm just going to put them here because I'm less likely to have something these days. I don't know in terms of like TikTok when or what I'm going to post. Oh, I thought about using that one, but I'm not going to put it right next to that one. That would be silly. Do I want to put it today's mood? But then I can't fill it in if I have something. So maybe I'll use those in my daily. Something different. I got Manny there. Maybe I should use Owen. Mr. Krabby Owen. Alright. And we'll call this a wrap from there. So I'll pull these into my daily. Possibly into my A5 wide with the other. You guys are going to see this kit and all that again because I'm going to use it all this week. So, you'll probably, well, you might see it again. I have to think. I think I'm using this for my A5 wide on Monday for that plan with me as well. So you'll see it again. So, all right. Here it is. Love it. It's really cute and crabby. And just, it makes me smile. That's what matters. All right. So I hope you enjoyed and will consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe so I can see you again next time. All right. Bye, friends.